So today's Friday, and as we all know, Fridays are for testing, and today I'll be continuing the test on the Männer Handtasche. If you haven't seen the previous videos, Männer Handtasche is German for men's handbag, and this is the Männer Handtasche XXL, and it includes 12 beers. They have a smaller version, which is 6 beers. It has a convenient handle, and it's a box when you open it up. It has conveniently packed 12 beers. I've already done testing of 11 beers. So the last beer that's left in the box is the Störtebecker Brauspezialität, and this is the Atlantic Ale. It has an alcohol percentage of 5.1%, and it has some information on here on the back. It has some more information, so it's a 0.33 litre. Expiration date is the 21st of the 2nd, 2021. And yeah, this is the Atlantic Ale. Interesting that it says over here that this beer is brewed in Stralsund, and it's in the EC. And this beer is called Atlantic Ale. So Stralsund, quite far from the Atlantic Ocean, but it's still surrounded by the ocean in the EC. So yeah, I know that it's part of the Hanse state, so it used to deliver beer or trade with the ships across the whole of the North Sea, the EC in Germany, and possibly also Atlantic, so that's maybe why it's called Atlantic Ale. But yeah, I don't have much information on that. If you do, let me know what you think in the comments. It doesn't have a date from when this has been brewed, so how long the beer has been brewed for, but I've tasted this beer before. It's okay beer. I like the cap, and I like the bottle, and I like the taste. But let's give it a go. So I'll be opening it with my Kaboom bottle opener. Let's give that a try. Bang, that worked pretty well. And if we pour it into the bottle, we can have a look at the foam and the color. It's quite a light beer. I don't know how long the foam will sit there for, but included in the box of the beers that I got, it's at the end of it's got a booklet with some information on different beers and also about the company. And at the end of the book, on the last page, it's got a table where you can do the rating. So the first rating is for what the presentation of the bottle is. How does it look? Is it a nice bottle? Do you like it? Color and foam of the beer. So what is the color of the beer? What is the foam like? And then third, the smell of the beer, and then the taste of the beer. And then you can total the total grading of that beer. And then at the end here, we can set a ranking from 1 to 12 of all the beers that we've tasted. So 1 being the best beer, and 12 being not the best beer. The first criteria to grade this beer is the presentation of the bottle. So what does it look like? It's quite interesting with the sea in the background and an old ship. I think that's quite cool. So I'll give that a let's say 4. The next one is the presentation of the beer itself. So the color of the beer. What is the color of the beer? Is it dark, or is it light? Is it cloudy? This one is quite light, and it's quite clear. And the foam, I actually like that foam. It sits there for quite long. The other beers, some of them dissipated quite quickly, but I think this foam is quite good. So I also give that a 4. And then the third criteria is the smell. Yeah, it's got a very fruity smell, very hoppy smell. So I think that's quite nice. I'll also give that a 4. And then the last criteria for the grading is the taste. So obviously the best or the main criteria for any beer, it doesn't matter what it smells like or looks like, if it doesn't taste good, you're not going to like it. So let's give it a taste. It is a bit fruity, it's a bit it's also a bit bitter, bitter aftertaste, but it's also quite fruity. I'll give that a 4, and that gives it a total grading of 16. So if I look at all of the beers that I've graded, the beer number 1 was 16, 2 was 14, 3 was 17, 11, 15, 13, 12, going all the way through here. So let's give that a quick rating of the best beer to the worst beer. So the best beer was rated at 19, and that was the Wieninger Teisendorfer Hell. And let me just take a second here to calculate this. Okay, I've done a quick calculation of that. The best beer on the list was number 1 was the Wieninger Teisendorfer Hell. If you didn't see the video, go check it out. And the beer scoring the lowest grade on here, which was Hallertauer Hopfen-Cuvee. Go check out those beers and see what you think of it. I'll be putting in the comments of this video the grading of all the beers, so 1 to 12, and you can have a look at it yourself. And I'll also put links to the beers. Let me know what you think. If you tasted these beers before, maybe you have a different opinion. This is very subjective. Everyone tastes beer differently and has a different opinion of beer, and I would like to know what you think.